Alright. I am just getting things ready. And then I'm gonna Kenshi it up. I'm gonna start again. And I'm gonna do a no reloads, which will be cool. Because all sorts of crazy shit happens in Kenshi, and you end up reloading quite a lot. But that's not the optimal route for enjoyability, because it can get a bit easy, you know? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get my live streaming sorted, which is tricky to say the least. It's somewhat complex, more complex than it should be. Yeah. Opening new tab. How to sort this. Sorry about this. It takes a while to actually sort the start of my stream. How do I do this? It's complex. This really should be easier than it is. Maybe if I do this, is this gonna help? This is going to help. Almost there. In a kind of not there fashion. How do I... This is more complex than it should be. Oh, I know how I can do it. I'm being a fool. I am being a fool. Maybe. Yes. Yes, I am. No, I don't want to update. And there we have it, maybe. maybe. This should not be as complex as I'm making it. But you know what? What the hell? You only live once. You know? 5 minutes and I've done nothing of note. That's fine. You know what that might do? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe that's enough. Yeah. Sod it. Sod it. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Let's kick this pig. So, we're going to start again in Kenshi. And so we'll go to new game. I think we'll play as Wanderer. We could play as a trader, but that's kind of boring. Play as the Holy Sword. Start with a decent weapon. That might be cool. Don't start with any money, but money's not that bad at the start. We could start in cannibal territory. Don't think we want to do that. Retired captain. You don't start with any money, but you start with some combat skills. That'd be alright. Guy with a dog might be okay. You know what? Let's just start as the Wanderer. Wanderer's what I usually play as. Now we get to create our character. Not going to spend too long on this. Most important thing is deciding our race. That's where the tricky decision is. So you can play as a human. We're going to call ourselves Enrico. So, human, Greenlander. This is like your default, I guess. You get extra to farming, cooking, and science. Now, sorry. I like to have minions to do all that kind of stuff, so we could go Scorchlander. They have minus 10% to their strength training, that is. So we could go Scorchlander. They're the two humans. We could go Hive. This is what I went in my last game. Hive's pretty good. The Hive Prince gets minus 20 and doesn't have much strength, but he's really good at everything else. But I didn't go Hive Prince. I went Hive Soldier, because they're terrible at all this stuff, but they get plus 20% to their attack, which is nice. Problem is, what I realised after starting is that they can't wear shoes, headgear, or shirts, which is unfortunate. So I don't think we'll go Hive this time, because I want to be able to wear all kinds of equipment. We could go Shek. Shek's pretty good. Minus to dexterity, athletics, stealth. See, I do like stealth, so that might not be the best idea. But the Shek are really cool. And they do have a lot of health, which if we're doing no reloads, a lot of health might be nice. Or we can go Skeleton. That's like Robot. Robot is pretty cool. Problem is, if you want to heal a robot character, you need a robot medkit. and they're quite hard to come by. So I guess our choices are Scorchlander or Shek. Scorchlander or Shek. Scorchlanders look pretty shitty compared to the Shek. So let's go Shek. Let's hardcore it up. Most of the stuff that we're going to be missing. Dodge, it's not that important. So, not going to mess about too long in the character creator, but we'll make our guy be a cool dude. We'll make his posture, yo, what up, dog? We'll make him like, yeah, I'm a badass. Get him some of those high shoulders. Let's make him be like, what? What's she saying? Yeah. Ugh. Character creator is actually pretty good in this game. You can make some really retarded people if you want to. Normally I don't. Normally I try and keep them at least looking regular. You can make some totally ridiculous folk if you want. If we get some minions, we'll make them look stupid. Because if you buy a minion, if you rescue one, you don't get to customize them. But if you hire one, you get to customize their appearance. So I'm sure we'll end up hiring someone at some point. We want like a... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. We want like a... We don't want to be a giraffe. Yeah. Yeah, let's have them sticking out. Let's make him like... Oh, I love messing with character creators. Let's make him like that. Give him a reasonable nose. Let's make his nose have a bit of a hump to it. What? Yeah. Let's have his nose tilt normal. Brow tilt? Aha! Make him totally look like a psychopath. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, let's make him really pissed off. Eye depth. Yeah. Yeah, like he wants to beat someone up. Yeah. We're not gonna be a nice dude. Give him that jut and jaw. Wow, you can change to curve the horns. Let's make him super curvy. Let's make his back horns really far out. His bottom horns a bit closer. Let's give him really long horns on his body. So he looks like a total freak. And then, don't think this actually changes anything. No. Okay, that's fine. We have our dude. Let us confirm. Let's see where we start. Okay. We've started in the Sten Desert. Here we are. And we start with 2 medkits, that's good. And a shitty sword. That's not good, but it's not the end of the world. And some crappy pants. Again, not the end of the world. So the first thing we want to do is, let's see where we are on the map. So we are way over here. Normally I focus my play around here, this kind of area. Never been up here. Or up here. In fact, I've barely been anywhere, to be honest. At first I'm like, yeah, I've explored quite a bit of the map. I've done all this. That's quite a big bit of the map. Then you zoom out and you realise it's actually a tiny bit of the map. But all my play has been in this kind of area. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen, so that's cool. So, stat-wise, we start off pretty terrible. 1 on everything. That's good though, because it gives us the freedom to... We're not pushed in any direction. So, first thing we want to do, this is super important. Let's go to the shop. And let's buy... No, we don't want any of this stuff yet. You see that skeleton repair kit costs 4,500 each, whereas a regular med kit costs 50. So you can see why you don't want to go skeleton at the beginning, because you're not going to be able to afford to repair yourself, even though they are cool. You want to kind of hold off on it until you have a bit more money or the ability to steal. Right, we want a sleeping bag, and we need some food. Let's get some. We don't have much money. For now, let's just buy some dried meat. It's like the worst food there is, but that's no big deal. So we have a sleeping bag. Now, where do we want to go? We're going to go on a journey. We're going to go to my favourite place, which is all the way over here. Because there's a bunch of bandits who I know exist. It's going to be a long walk, but we've got 2 food, so that's okay. And we can speed up time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to these bandits, and if you sneak into their base, they don't actually get pissed off at you. As long as you sneak up to the 2nd floor, I think. And as long as you stay in sneak mode. And they have training dummies, which are good for getting your attack up. And they have... you can really improve your sneak while you're in there. So that's quite good at the beginning. And you can also steal a bunch of shit from their chest. So I'm going to do that. If we're not reloading, we want a relatively decent start. This is the Shek village. I think I've actually been here before. Yeah. You can steal quite a lot of good shit from here. But for now, because we're just starting out, we need to train some stats. So just running will train our athletics, which will increase our max speed. Because we don't have any encumbrance, our athletics actually trains a lot faster. If we were carrying a lot, then it would increase our strength instead of our athletics. But for now, I think athletics is good because it lets you outrun people, which is what you want. We can increase our strength in a bit. There's a few little tricks you can do for that. It's going to be a bit harder without reloading. We're going to have to be very careful. But there's a few places you can go where you can train a bunch of stuff. The hub, that's this place. We'll be coming back here because that's full of bandits or outlaws. And you can beat on them without too much penalty to your reputation. So it's quite a good place for training up. As long as you don't die. Which is going to be a real problem for us with our lack of reloading. Because death is a very real problem in this game. Especially when there's only one of you. When there's two of you, it's not too bad. Because you can, if one of you gets knocked unconscious, the other one can heal them up. But if there's only one of you and you're unconscious in a critical state, you've just got to kind of sit there and watch yourself die. So we want to avoid that at all costs. One thing we need to do is rename our squad. So we're going to call this the Adventurers. This is going to be our party that we send out adventuring. And we also need to rename our faction. So here's all the current factions. You start off with the Starving Bandits not liking you. That's no big deal. And the Dust Bandits don't like you. The Dust Bandits is where we're heading. And our faction name can be Enrico's Gang. We might rename that later. It's a bit better than just being nameless. It takes a while to load sometimes. I've noticed the more you play, the less time it takes to load, which is an interesting one. So we've only got a crappy sword, but we should be able to get a relatively decent one fairly early on. Where are we now? Here we go. We want to go to this unknown tower. It's not unknown to me. I know exactly what's in this tower. Well, within reason. Here it is. So, first, this tower is locked. That's problem number one. So we want to sneak, and we want to try and pick this lock. We're going to fail repeatedly, but this will increase our thievery skill, which is going to be useful. Oddly enough, they don't actually care that you're picking their lock. Normally they would, but because you're outside their territory, they actually do not care that much. So we actually succeeded in that, but we succeeded faster than I wanted, because I want to train up lockpicking a bit. So what you can do is you can open and close the door and it will relock itself. Is this an exploit? Well, you know, no. It's not an exploit. It's perfectly reasonable that they would have a self-locking door. The fact that they don't care that you're there picking it, well, you know, the game's built that way. Who am I to argue? Who am I to argue with it? So you can see our thievery is increasing relatively quickly. So that's nice. This isn't the most exciting time, but we're going to do this for a while. Because once we're inside, we want to start stealing stuff. And we don't really, Our high thievery means that we'll be less likely to get caught. And as we don't want to reload, we want as high a chance to succeed as possible. Essentially. So it's night time. So that would be the perfect time to sneak in. However, it's not really perfect for us because we don't have our thievery up yet. So let's keep picking the lock. We want to let this get pretty high. So I'm going to have a smoke while I do this. We can't spend too long doing this because hunger can be a real issue. And it looks like this guy needs more food than everyone else. %25 more, in fact. So that's not great. Normally food is not that big an issue. Normally I play as races who don't need that much food. For the dexterity bonus. But I guess because this guy's a big dude, he needs a bit more to eat. Keep the meat on his bones. That's fine. Just means we'll have to steal more than usual. Which means this is even more vital. So you can see that when you fail, you do get an increase. But when you succeed, you get a much bigger increase. So originally, I was like, oh shit, I keep succeeding. This is nerfing my ability to increase because it's nice just watching it go up. But you actually get quite a bit for succeeding, so... Like each time this fails, it's going up by like 3%. But when it succeeds, it goes up by like... or 0.3%, but each time you succeed, it goes up by like 2%, so... That's pretty nice. So we're going to keep doing this till we get it to like, I don't know what percent. We'll see. It's going up quite fast now. We might just keep going to 90%, honestly. It's no big deal. %90 will mean that we'll be able to pick most things. Plus, this isn't just for picking locks, it's for stealing stuff out of chests. Like, see, they don't care. And if they don't care, so be it. Not gonna hear me complaining. I will take this. This way we won't need to worry about increasing our thievery for a bit. Because if we're doing a no reloads, then we can't just train our thieving by like stealing stuff and failing, because we'll get turned into slaves pretty damn fast. The good thing about these guys is if they beat you up, they lock you in a cage and turn you into a slave. That might not sound good, but it's actually not that bad. Because we're increasing our lock picking, if we get turned into a slave, we'll be able to pick the lock and escape. So that's pretty good. That's going to help us a lot going forward. 65%. 68%. So you actually get like 2.2 or something. 2.3 for each time you succeed. Which means if we succeed another 10 times, we should have maxed it out. Or another 12 times or something. So that's not too bad. We're almost there. Our lock picking should be about 45 when we're done, I think. Hopefully. And 45 will do us pretty well. Problem is we won't have any stealth ability. So that's not going to be great. But if we can sneak in here without them beating us up, even if they do beat us up, honestly, we should be okay. So we've hit 90%, which means I don't think we get any more improvement off this. Oh no, we do. Let's keep going until we hit 40. Is a nice round number. $38. About 4 more times should do it. Hopefully. 39. And 40. Okay, we're done. So now, okay, this is where it gets tricky. We don't want to lose. Honestly, if we lose our sword, it's not that big a deal. So, stealth we want to increase. Our stealth is not going up. But let's go inside. They really don't care. They're not haters in the usual sense of the word. Okay. It's nighttime. Let's try for this. Let's see if he freaks out. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. If he doesn't, then you tend to have it pretty good. It looks like he's not freaked out. So that's nice. That means we can come here. And you can see our stealth is really ratcheting up now. So what you can do, and this is kind of bizarre, is you can start training, right? And they don't care. We've snuck our way in, so they don't care. So what we can do is we can sit here improving our attack, which is going to be vaguely useful. But it also increases our stealth at a massive rate, you see. See how quickly our stealth is going up. Our stealth is really ratcheting up. So what you do is, you sit here for a while, sneakily training on their dummies. They don't care. And you get a massive stealth bonus. Our thievery seems to have gone back down to 39%, which is weird. Don't think I've ever seen that. Wonder why that is. We're not wearing anything that increases our thievery, are we? No. We're not wearing much at all. So beating up this dummy is increasing our attack. It doesn't let you increase it too much. You see it's still going up. But it'll let us get it up to like 13 maybe. And our stealth is still skyrocketing. Annoyingly, when you hover over one of these, it doesn't update in real time. You have to go off it and back on. That's why I'm flickering between them. It's not ideal. But our stealth is still going up. So we'll stay here until our attack hits some number. Attack isn't that important. Not currently. It will be later. For now, we just want some of our base stats increased to keep us alive. Stealth and thievery. And I think we can do that just fine. What's our stealth at now? 32. Normally it would increase faster. 33. Attack is up at 11. But that's because we're getting +1 from being indoors. Because we're using a small weapon, you get an indoors bonus, which is quite nice. Eventually, we'll want a nice big weapon. So this weapon we start with is terrible. However, do not worry. That's all taken into account in my plan. So, that's still going up slowly. What we'll do is we'll keep doing this until night, I think. And then once we hit nighttime, we'll leave. But we're not going to leave. In fact, have they got anyone? No. Oh, they do. Interesting. We could free this guy. How's he doing? This guy's called Cat. He's from the United Cities. He's hungry, but he's doing okay. So if we free this guy, he might join us. It'd mean we'd need more food, which I'm not too keen on the idea. But it would also mean we'd have a buddy, which would be quite cool. So I'm kind of torn on that one. Do we free him? Do we not free him? I think we free him. Increase our gang up to 2. Right, we're almost there. We've almost hit 13. So at the start, this is looking very much like a grind. But at least it's a non-interactive grind. We don't actually have to do that much. Once night comes, we'll loot the shit out of these guys, free that dude, and run away. And if we can loot enough stuff, then we might be able to make some money and buy some food to keep us going. We might find some food, honestly. Right, so we've got our 13. It's still going up, but I think that's enough. So let's steal these first aid kits. Do you have any friends? Yeah, why are you in here? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's get you on that date. Yeah, I can get you out of here. Don't you worry about that. Nobody's coming up. Yeah, I am a hero. Okay. Wow, he came with food. Awesome. So, kind of want to steal his shit. He doesn't have any stealth. He's a really good medic. That's nice. Let's... you can have our medkits. They're gonna get pissed off if they see him escaping. I think they might. Okay. Is there anything up here we can steal? So we got our first ally. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take those. You see our stealing chance is pretty good now. That's thanks to all that lockpicking. It was worthwhile. Yeah, let's take those. Let's take the books. Let's take the food. We could take that and sell it. Yeah, okay. Empty rum bottle. Nah. Let's sneak down here. Well, that guy doesn't seem to care. Okay, train your martial arts. You don't have a weapon. Is it actually going to train his martial arts, or is it just going to train his attack? And then while he's doing that, we can pick this lock. This will hopefully improve his stealth as well. Yeah, so that he can sneak out. And I shouldn't have bought a sleeping bag. See, waste of money. Oh, we can get a weapon. That's good. A motor. Interesting. We can steal all this stuff and sell it. Yeah, I'll take those. Let's... Ooh. Stealth effect, 40%. Don't know about that. Let's take it, but not equip it. Don't mind me. What's in here? Another medkit? Go away, guy. Let's loot everything these guys have. Luxury goods? Nah. Some food, that's nice. Okay. You are gonna wear that. And you're gonna take all these. And then you're gonna put all this stuff in there. Okay. Take that and that and that and that. And then you can put all that in there as well. So, I guess now the question is, do they have any weapons? No. In fact, let's give this guy a weapon. We stole it from the Dust King. Great. So our weapon is better than that guy's. Yeah, let's do some more training while we can. While we can get away with it. See if we can get cats. XP up a bit. All in all, that's a pretty good haul. Let's steal his boots. Let's steal his vest. He can keep his pants because we stole these samurai ones. Cool. Now we have a mule. We can have this guy carry everything around for us, so that's quite nice. But we need to get his stealth up. It is going up rapidly. We could train his thievery as well, but I don't think we need to. I think we're okay in that regard. Because, you know, what we can do is we can steal everything with Enrico. Keep training Enrico, why not? Now, they might spot us on the way out. That's my only real concern right now. Is that on the way out they might notice us. Enrico's stealth's getting pretty high, to be honest. That's nice. And Cat is not doing great. His athletics is 10. His current run speed is 24. Our current run speed is 42. That seems a bit ridiculous. I'm not sure that I buy that. Okay, we're going to leave soon. His stealth's getting pretty high. His melee attack is alright. You see this guy actually gets a racial bonus to stealth. So maybe Cat should be our thief. That might make sense. Okay, next up, and this is going to seem weird. We're going to run back and forth for a bit. Why are we doing this, you might ask? And that is a valid question. I know it seems a bit weird. You could argue it is a bit weird. But we need to increase our run speed a bit in case these guys do turn hostile. In which case we're going to have to run very fast. And currently Cat is a bit slow. Is this actually increasing our athletics? It is. We'll do this a bit more. We won't go crazy with it. And then we're going to make a mad dash for the exit. You can see Cat's strength's actually going up, but Enrico's isn't. Okay, we're almost ready to run. Almost. Not quite, but we're getting there. What up, bandit? I know we stole all your shit. Don't get too mad about it. You'll get over it. You will get over it. Okay. Let's... Have we still got food? Yeah, we've still got 5 food. We're doing alright. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can get out. Go. Run, Enrico. Run, Cat. We don't want them to catch Cat again. I think we've let ourselves get cornered. Have they given up? Did they give up? I think they gave up. Okay, so that's not too bad. Cat got hit on the head, but well, small price to pay for freedom. Cool. So now we have our gang. We have a little minion guy. That is a really nice start, actually. So, we want to make Cat a medic, which means that if we put one of these in his inventory, he will automatically heal anyone in his squad. And then we want to have them walk at the same pace. And now we're good to go. So let's get out of here. Let's get the F out of Dodge, as they say. And let's go and sell everything that we just stole. So what we need to do is go to a trading outpost to sell everything. Fortunately for us, I know there's a way station down here. So we're going to go here. And this will increase our athletics as well. And then we will have some money, which will be nice. So far we've not fought anyone. Right, let's sell everything. Okay, cat. What can we sell? We could sell our books, but I kind of want to keep those. We'll sell these. Is that all we had to sell? I guess I didn't steal all the grog, did I? Shit. Well, that's fine. That is fine. So now what do we want to do? Now, you will recall I mentioned going here to the hub so that we can pick on a bunch of folk. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're probably going to get beaten up quite a few times. But now that we have this cat dude as an ally, we should be alright. We should be able to train up a reasonable amount. Hopefully. Food might be an issue, but I think we'll be okay. Need to watch out for starving bandits. They'll steal all your food. We can't have that. They're all over the place. And they will happily steal everything you have. Which is kind of rude, but you know, they're starving, so you have to forgive them. Actually, let's change our formation to military. What's the purpose of that? Well, it means they'll actually stay close to each other, which is going to be useful if someone does attack us. Now let's head to the hub. Let's see where the AI takes you on some ridiculous paths sometimes. Gotta watch out for it. All in all, this is actually an incredibly successful start. Who's this guy? Wandering assassin. No, we don't want to mess with him. He's a trader. No, we can't trade with him. This would leave him alone. We don't want to mess with no assassins. Not when our attack is 0. You have to pick your battles. And that is most certainly not one of our battles. Not yet, anyway. So here we are. The hub. Now, what are we doing here? you may be asking. And I shall tell you what we're doing here. We're going to use fools as target practice. More specifically, they're going to use us as target practice. So the first thing we want to do is set up a base of operations that'll do. And this is for if we get wounded, then we can rest up. And now, is that assassin guy? Yeah, it's relaxing. Let's leave him alone. Now, we're going to go in here and we're going to start a fight. Because you have all these worthless outlaw dudes who you can pick fights with. But some of them are pretty strong. You see that guy? He's pretty damn strong. But what you can do is, if you find the weakest one of the bunch, which is probably this guy, honestly, what we can do is, who's this guy? Holy Citizen. He's pretty terrible too. He's pretty strong. Okay. Let's start a fight with this guy. Sue. Run away. And then no one else will interfere because these guys are outlaws. We can use this guy to practice our blocking. We'll probably get beaten up, but that's okay. For now, we're just trying to increase our defensive skill. And if that means getting knocked out a couple of times, so be it. It'll also increase our toughness, which will make us take less damage. So the way injury works in this game is you have all your different body parts, and when one of them goes below 100, below 0, it becomes disabled. And if a vital body part gets disabled, then you're screwed, and you'll fall unconscious, which is about to happen to us. These 3 are vitals. If your blood goes below 0, you fall unconscious as well. So soon we will fall unconscious. It's only a matter of time. There we go. But we're going to wake up. Hopefully. We might go into a coma. We did go into a coma. Okay. Fortunately, we have this dude. This guy's going to come and rescue us. Come on, cat, with your bald patch. It's actually quite good that this guy's a really good doctor, because we're going to need that a lot here. So he's going to heal him. There we go. And now we can take him back to our bed. And heal him up. It's kind of unfortunate that Enrico got beaten up, but we expected it. And it got him 1 melee defense, almost 2. So that's pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that dude beat on Enrico. His toughness went up to 7. That's really good. That was really quick. It's because we got beaten up so much. He does have 0 dexterity, which isn't great. Dexterity affects how fast you can attack and block. But you train that up by actually attacking. Dexterity. Attacking is the only way to increase that. And currently we want to focus on blocking. Okay, let's put Enrico in the bed. And then you'll see that Enrico's stats will start to increase a bit faster. Not massively fast because his toughness isn't great, but a lot faster than if he wasn't in a bed. So now he could technically get up and go and fight him again, but we're going to give him some time. We used up a little bit of our medkit. We've still got 4 food. All in all, we're not in too bad a position. If we start running out of food, we're going to have to find some animals to hunt, and then we can cook the food on this fire. But that's no big deal. So, what else can we do while he's sleeping? Is there anything here that we want to steal? Let's take... No, it's all garbage. We might be able to steal stuff from that bar, honestly. We'll see. For now, I think there's not that much we want to do. We could send this guy in to fight, but Enrico's not a very good medic, so he would waste a lot of our medkits. We could do it because we do have quite a few medkits, and it'd be nice to get Enrico good at medical skills as well. However, for now, I don't think we'll bother. I think we'll wait it out. And see if we can train up Enrico a bit. He's our main fighter. This guy's just... he's not really a fighter, because this weapon reduces your combat skills. Why did Enrico get up? Go back to bed, Enrico. He doesn't want to sleep. Okay. Time for him to take another beating then. Goats. We'll want to beat those up eventually. For now though, where's our buddy? This guy. Let's let him beat us up again. Oh shit, he's got a friend. That's fine though. They shouldn't manage to kill us, so... In this game, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger is a very real saying. And Enrico is going to become a badass. Believe me on this. He's going to become a total badass. This guy's actually hurting his hand by punching us, which is quite cool. Because he's using martial arts, and you need a certain level of toughness before you don't take damage for punching metal. And he is absolutely punching metal right now. So our attack is up at, what, 5 now? Not increasing that much off this dude. But it's not terrible. Let's let this guy beat us up. See if we can get our attack up a bit. This guy's actually broken his arm from punching us. So that's pretty funny. Okay. So Enrico is playing dead. He's not actually dead. It's an act. So he can get back up. And let's run him all the way over here to get healed again. Cat will automatically heal him. And then he can sleep. Now I do feel like we should be leveling up Cat a bit. But on the flip side, he is a bit lame, let's say. So I don't particularly want to. I like having him just as a mule. Even giving him that sword is a bit much. We could make him a martial artist. That'd be cool. But you can see Enrico's toughness is already up at 15. Which means, you see, it says health KO point. That's how much below 0 you have to be before you get knocked out. It also affects if your health is... No, you get knocked out when you go below 0, but health KO point means if you're knocked out and it's below that point, you go into a coma. Which isn't ideal. We kind of want another sleeping bag. Because when you're asleep, your hunger doesn't go down. And this guy is going to end up eating all our bread. So we might see if there's another sleeping bag for sale in that bar. Although I don't think he can sleep if he's maxed it out. He might be able to, but he might not. I can't recall what the deal is with that. So let's see if he wakes up again when he hits 90. Is that how this is going to work? 89, 90, yeah. So can he sleep? No. Okay. Come on, Enrico. It's time for you to take another beating. So what we've done is we've turned him into block mode, so he'll never attack. And he's going to focus on blocking. What it means is that he will... Let's try this guy. Bit of a ballsy move. But it's also a very good way to raise your defense. Is attacking people much stronger than you. Eventually we want to actually beat this guy up so that we can steal whatever badass sword he's using. I'm assuming he's got a badass sword. But there's no way we can do that yet. Let's heal up Enrico and let's take him back. Hopefully Nikon, this guy, doesn't starve to death. He's not looking too great now in terms of food. And if he starves to death, well, I guess we could steal his stuff. Oh no, he's cooking. He might be okay. Is he going to eat? He must be going to eat. I like watching the AI in this game. Seeing what it's up to. So we're doing okay. Getting our health back pretty fast. That's nice. Then we're gonna go and fight. Maybe that same guy, maybe not, he took us down pretty fast. Maybe we should fight one of the scrubs first. Yeah, let's fight this guy again. Well, he got us quickly. Now I know this isn't the most thrilling thing in the world. But it's necessary. It's extraordinarily necessary. We actually got no defense bonus off that. We got some toughness, but no defense. So maybe we should take on that big guy instead. That might be a wise move. Possibly. Or like the other guy. Guy who's not quite as strong, but is still relatively badass. I think toughness increases the rate at which you regen as well, so increasing that is quite nice. Okay. 70 is enough, let's go. How's this dude doing? Still not eating. That's not good for him. You know what? Let's actually fight Sue. See if we can get an attack bonus. This is what you get. You see how slowly we attack? That's because of our dexterity. But by attacking, we'll actually increase our dexterity. Somewhat. So that's pretty cool. We've almost got him. Almost. Done. Give me your weapon. Give me your shirt. So we've actually kidnapped this dude now. I'm gonna be nice to him. Because we don't want him to die. But if he dies, then we can't beat him up anymore. And I actually want to use him. Here you go. You can have his shirt. And no, your weapon's actually better than his. You can carry his weapon. He's refusing to sleep again. How about this guy? Yeah, you can have a nap. Now what we want to do And this is going to be interesting. Is we really want to increase our dexterity. Is this helping? No. It's increasing our dodge. I'm not sure we care about dodge. Let's let ourselves attack. This should increase our dexterity. Yeah. Get into a fist fight with this dude, or this chick. Try and get our dex up a bit. It'll also increase our martial arts, but we're not planning on using our martial arts, so it's mostly about dexterity. Might get us a toughness increase as well, which would be nice, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Back off, cat. This is not your fight. Okay. So we actually got no dexterity out of that. Let's take her home. Sorry, Sue. And let's attack. Wait, how's that guy doing? Has he eaten yet? No, he's still not eaten. Better eat something. We don't want him to starve to death. For now. Let's get our butts kicked by this guy. See, our defense is going up pretty nicely here, actually. He kicked our butts. That was to be expected. He's still not eating. Okay. Sorry, Enrico. I know it's a bit rough. But you know, this is the price you pay for greatness. trial through adversity. That's Enrico's new motto. It's going to work out for him. He's got 15 melee defense now. That's not bad. And 24 toughness. He is getting there. He does need dexterity, but we can work on that later. For now, I think he's actually not doing too badly. How are we doing for food? We've only got one bit of bread left. That's not good. We're gonna have to find some food somewhere. We can do that though. We'll find some food. There was goats running around somewhere. So we can beat up on a couple of goats maybe, once hunger becomes an issue. There's nothing wrong with beating up goats. Mm-hmm. So we actually got quite a lot out of that guy. We should attack him again, I think. Let's do it. Has he eaten yet? No. His loss, I guess. How about this guy? Also, okay, Enrico. Get him. We got 5 melee defense out of that. And we hit him in the head once, so that's pretty good. I know what we're doing right now might seem somewhat unethical, but whatever. You guys are all losers anyway. Who's this guy? Slave monger. Oh yeah, we don't want to mess with those. We do not want to mess with the slave mongers. Go to bed, Enrico. You're learning. Enrico's fully unconscious from blood loss. So we probably want to... No, go back to bed. We probably want to let him get his blood back, at least. That seems reasonable. Before we send him off to duke anyone else. I think that's fair. He's having a hard time. Thanks to our malicious practices. Of course, that being said, he's getting a lot out of it. He's not quite getting the dexterity that I would like. But that will come along good time. He will get his dexterity. For now he's getting toughness. He's getting defense. He's not getting attack, but he will. If we get his defense up high enough, then we should be able to start focusing on attack, is my theory. It may not be a solid theory, but it may be. We need to get this up pretty high. We need to make sure he gets... Okay, we're out of food. We're gonna have to find something to kill. Or, alternatively, we can rob these fools. That's a better idea. Accidentally closed the door. Kinda wanna steal this. Need to wait till that goes yellow. Come on. I'd like to steal that. There's a lot of guys in this bar. Okay. Cool. Right. I'll be right back. Okay. We managed to steal one bit of food. Two bits of food. Don't need a hacksaw. Take the money. Take food. Come on. Uh-oh. Damn right, we're making a run for it. Who is this guy? He wants to capture me. No, 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 no. Oh, F off. Run away. This guy does not quit. Sod off. Is he really going to follow us this far? Okay, I think he's given up. Was it worth it? Time will tell on that one. Let's head back to our resting point. I'm not convinced it was worth it. Now we have a bounty on our head. It expires in 2 days. Day and a half. Not too bad. Could definitely be worse. Sleep it off, Enrico. At least we got a bit of food out of it. And got some thievery out of it too. So that's pretty nice. My only concern is what effect it's going to have had on our ability to keep fighting those dudes. But I suspect we'll be okay. We'll find out though. We got some toughness out of it too. So that's not too bad. There's some goats, but they would probably kick our ass. That's the unfortunate truth of that one. Unless we can isolate one of them. We need a small group of goats, because goats are actually pretty tough. When you're fighting them on your own. Okay, let's test this out. Are they still going to attack us? I don't know if there are any authorities around here, so we might be okay. This guy's still not eating. Jesus. How's this guy doing? Fairly well. And how's our old samurai friend? Let's hit him once. And then run away. And turn on block. Let's let ourselves get beaten up again. Uh-huh. Okay. Not too shabby. Could be worse. We got another 5 out of that. This guy's actually really nice for training up on. We are losing a lot of blood. But that's okay. No idea how fortunate it was that we got this medic guy. He's gonna save us so much hassle. We should maybe let him learn to fight later. For now, though, it's okay. Let's try and get some blood. I know we're spending a lot of time just watching our stats go back up. But it's totally worthwhile. Think about how much our defense has gone up. This is like one of the best ways to train defense. I swear by it. I'm not sure how we're gonna steal stuff anymore with this bounty on our heads. It's only on Enrico's head though. Cat's still okay, so maybe Cat could do it. But Cat doesn't know how to steal. This is why we should have taught him. It's okay though. We'll be alright. We need to try and let our blood come back. If possible. It depends though, it might wake us up. We'll see. If it does wake us up, what we'll do is we'll practice fist fighting, because you don't lose blood from that, I think. Did wake us up, right. We'll have a fist fight with that other dude. How's he doing? Has he eaten yet? No. He's cooking, but he's not eating. What a fool. Wonder if we'll win this fight. We'll see if we can get our dexterity up a bit. You can do it, Enrico. You can beat up a starving chick. Dexterity is increasing by 6% every time we land a hit. We're actually training up this chick as well, so she should be grateful. She should be grateful. Highly doubt she is. Well, one of her arms is broken. We still can't take her out. Tell you what. This is a great way to raise dexterity. Okay. So she is now in a recovery coma. Now, let's go take on our old friend. Get ourselves beaten up again. See if we can get some stats out of it. Not getting as many off this guy anymore. Yeah, we only got 2. Still, 2 is better than nothing. What's she doing? She's still in the recovery coma. How's he doing? He's still hungry. That's fair. Okay. Let's rest up Enrico. And then we can decide what to do next. Enrico should fully heal from this. I think we're out of food again. Yeah. So we need to get Enrico some food. But the bounty expires in 12 hours. Yeah, the Holy Nation Outlaws don't like us anymore. It's okay. We don't like them either. We've got 5 dexterity now. That's not bad. What I'd like to do is actually win a fight. It's not likely with our attack so low. But the higher our defense gets, the higher the chance that we will. And if we can win a fight, we might be able to steal a decent weapon. And then we might be able to take on that good guy. For now, though, let's focus on healing up. We don't care about the left arm, because we're not using a two-handed weapon. We only need to worry about that if we're using a two-hander. So I think we're alright. Our blood's back up, our stomach's back up. And this is probably going to wake us up when it hits 90. Yeah. Okay. Now who are we going to fight? How's this guy doing? Still rocking the 100 hunger. Okay, Enrico, no more blocking. I want you to actually beat this guy. Or at least try to. That's good. You can do it. I believe. I believe in the power of Enrico. Come on. We want to steal this guy's shit. We've taken out one of his legs, that's good. Don't pussy out on us, Enrico. He did. Enrico, you are a son of a bitch. But at least we've hurt that guy. That's gonna come in handy. Get him hobbling off. You know, it's funny. This guy is actually getting pretty strong. Just from he's actually as strong as Enrico. Stronger now. Just from picking him up and taking him to bed. That's pretty humorous. Zero dex though. Right. Next up, food. We need to find some food. This bounty should have expired by the time Enrico's okay. And then we can go and steal from that inn. Hopefully. We'll see how that plays out. There's some starving dudes. Oh no, they're escaped servants. Interesting. Very interesting. Who's this guy? He's a bit late to the party. Hey guys, wait up. So we are getting stronger. We're getting better at defense. We actually managed to wound that chick, which is impressive. And now we need to go and steal. I want to see what's in that chest I picked. I never actually got a chance. This is the guy who chased us forever. Yoo-hoo. this gonna work? The old picking a lock through the wall routine. We should actually use this lock to train up the other guy, but sod it. Ooh, jackpot. What weapon do we want? Defense bonus plus designed for non-lethal takedowns. I like that. That's a pretty nice sword. We'll take that. Take that. Generator core. Take that, just because it'll sell. Take those because they sell. Take that because it'll sell. We'll take that because it's cool. Because it's cool. And that's all. What up? Yeah, you can have that weapon. And you can have that too. In fact, we want that weapon. And then you can have those. Which you can store in your backpack. Cool. And yeah, we still need food. But I'm not sure how we're gonna get that. We could buy some food. We could just buy some. That goes against my every belief though. You know? Buying food. You know what? Can I? No. What would we like to steal? You know what? Let's buy some food. Yeah, okay. I'll buy What should I buy? Sure. Let's just eat a dried meat for now. It'll do the job. How's this guy doing? Still sitting around hungry. How's this chick doing? She's back on her feet. How's this guy doing? Not great. Good. Let's see if our new weapon's any better. It does have that +8 defense, which is really going to help. Ooh, Enrico. You're letting us down. Hello. Nah, you're not too bad. Could definitely be worse. Let's heal up again. Because we can. And yeah, you don't need sneak anymore. Oh, it'd be nice to kill those. That would get us some meat. Unfortunately. In fact, follow these. Right. Once Enrico is back on his feet, we'll try and eat one of those. Cat should keep tracking them. And then once Enrico's rested up, we can, where are they going? I guess it doesn't matter where they're going. We're gonna kill them anyway. Because we need food. We need food badly. Are they coming back? Yeah, they are. I'm tempted to attack now. 60 stomach. Let's try it. 70 stomach should be enough. Okay. We need a weapon with high bleed. And yeah, okay. Okay, cat. You're not taking part in this. Because Enrico is probably going to get his butt kicked. So with that in mind, Cat is going to have to be the one to rescue him. Come on, Enrico, you can do it. You can do it, Enrico. Don't mess this one up for us. We need the food. God damn it, Enrico, you suck. Okay, first aid. Well, he got toughness out of it, I guess. It could be worse. But we didn't get any food, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. However, I think we got dexterity out of it as well. And they may come back. They seem to be doing a somewhat circular route. And if that's the case, we might be able to get them on their way back round. The problem there was that Enrico doesn't have much skill with katanas. Fortunately, well, actually, no, I think this new weapon's blunt. Yeah. We could just sell our weapons, but where's the fun in that? So they've long gone. Aha! Here they are. Is it the same ones? Yes. So, this is actually perfect. We got it on its own. Wicked. Can we get another one? Cool. You can do it, Enrico. Kick this thing's ass. Can't, don't try and help. Enrico's got this. Awesome. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Like this. Right. I think that's our food issues sorted for a while. Not a massive length of time, but at least a while. So while he sleeps, he can do some cooking. He's not very good at cooking, but he's good enough. There we go. Not too shabby. Wicked. So now we're gonna have plenty of food for continuing our combat training, which is nice. Awesome. Now we can get back to serious business. Namely, Who does Enrico beat up next? We can either raise our dexterity on that guy, try and take on that guy, which is never going to happen, or try and beat up this dude, which I think is the right choice. Come on, Enrico, you must win this time. You must have learnt many a skill from beating up those two cows. He's getting pretty good at blocking. We can just hit her in the stomach. You can do it, Enrico. I believe. I believe. He did it. Now he's going to pass out. Unless we can get to him pretty quickly. But before he does, we'll take those. Yeah, we'll take those. Yeah, we'll take that. Do we want to take our weapons? Do we want to take her weapons? Our weapons are actually better. Let's leave our weapons. You did it, Enrico. You won a relatively fair fight. And now you get to look like a badass ninja. Give him the hat. No. It ruins our stealth effect. Let's give him the hat. Can have the shoes as well. 12, 13, 10, 2. Who's that guy who just walked past? Escaped servants. Yeah, we don't really want to mess with those. Come on, Enrico. You need a nap. Rico lost a lot of blood there. Now Cat's got a cool hat. Rico's got a cool ninja outfit. That's pretty good going. He's almost ready to take on that tough guy. Not quite, but almost. Soon he will be. Let me just check this. Excuse me for 1 minute. Let's see. Let me just check this. Excuse me for 1 minute. Yep, that's all fine. Okay. Let's see. So we wanna increase Enrico's attack and his defense, ideally. But we'll see. How's his dexterity doing? Still 9. 9 dex is okay. Increase Enrico's attack. How's he doing? And his defense, ideally. But we'll see. I've got some weird... Oh, right. Yeah. We want to beat up this dude. But for now... let's remove our weapon and have a fight with this scrub. won't she fight? Oh well. She's not willing to. That's her loss. Okay. Let's give this a shot. It's not going to go well. The hell? Why isn't he fighting back? I actually want to fight this guy. Hmm. So nobody seems to be willing to fight me anymore. That's definitely unfortunate. Who's this guy? Hungry Bandit. No, he doesn't have anything. Who are these guys? Slavers. Eh, we don't really care for slavers. About these guys. Goats. Let's go and kill some goats. I feel like we can at least beat up some goats. No? That's fine. So be it. We'll get our ass whooped by a bunch of goats. Could be worse. No. We're not doing too badly. I feel like we've got a significant amount out of this place. It's time to move on. We could leave and sell all this stuff. Free up our inventory a bit. Let's do that once Enrico's sorted himself out a bit. And then we can start thinking about where we want to build our base. We want to find somewhere with iron, copper, and a decent level of fertility, ideally. We'll leave the campfire. Okay. Where should we sell? Let's go all the way down here. See if we can get a bit of strength while we're at it. Can't believe we got our butt kicked by some goats. Could be worse, I guess. Right. So, we've turned ourselves into a relatively good fighter. Combat skills are alright. The auto-pathing in this game is somewhat bizarre. Need to be on the lookout for copper. But also Somewhere with high fertility. Like up here is really nice. There's a lot of crazy guys who live up there. Maybe we could go... Where? Where should we go? Ah, we're here. We've made it. Okay, cat. You're gonna sell all your stuff. Let's trade. And we'll keep everything else. Is there anything we want to buy? Let's see if Enrico's got anything to sell. No, not really. Okay. So, all in all, relatively successful. We have a dude who's relatively good at fighting. Not amazing. He's getting better. And we have a dude who can carry a lot and is a good doctor. Good scientist as well, which will help eventually. So, now what? In fact, I think, let's call this no reloads. And I think that's me for now. Possibly. I think I'll take a break. Might do some programming. But I'll probably come back later and play some more. Don't think anyone's watching, but if they are, give me a subscribe, then I'll know to bother. Right. Anyway, I shall catch you all on the flip side. Peace out.